What's up, everybody? James Jackson today, and today's a special day. I have right here the highly anticipated Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. I literally got up this morning, got the notification to pick it up, ran in, grabbed it, and literally just came here to the studio and start filming this. I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible because there's been a lot of videos out there, but it's always been from either Asia, Europe, or overseas. There's very few videos from the US itself, so I think this is one of the first to come in for the US, so I'm super excited to get started and get working putting this baby to the test. Funny enough, I actually didn't pre-order this camera. It just showed up on an Amazon Prime, and as soon as I saw it, and it was like saying it was shipped in the next couple days, which today is Tuesday, October 9th. As soon as that happened, I immediately clicked it and I went and got it, and now here it is. So this is literally my first impressions of the camera. I just unboxed it. So I'm trying to make this quick and brief, sort of give my first impressions of the camera. So I gotta say, body-wise, it has sort of like it has sort of a plastic feel, but it definitely feels durable. I wouldn't try to like really like rugged and try to beat it up too much, but overall I do like the form factor. I like how easy my hands just fall on the ISO, the shutter, the white balance button. The record button just falls right in the hands. The function button is a little bit quick to just try to get my hands over it, but overall, not too bad, not too bad. I do love the grip. The grip is nice. It's nice and easy. It's definitely is easy on the hand, and I love that a lot. Startup time is actually not too bad. It's about 3 seconds. It's definitely a lot faster than my C200, which takes probably anywhere between 15-20 seconds. So definitely enjoy that. I have to say I'm extremely excited that the menu system that was on the Ursa Mini Pro is once again here on the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera. It's by far my favorite menu system. It's just simple, so easy to do, so easy to navigate. Love it to death. So I'm definitely going to be playing around trying to get my settings set up. I only did a quick little setup, just initial setup like time and date and things like that. But overall, body-wise, it's very easy. The only other thing that I don't kind of like is these knobs. They turn easily, but the problem is that once you get them off, it's kind of difficult to push them back in. They sort of just don't want to go back in, but I'm really just nitpicking right now. I'm sort of just overexcited right now to just get my hands and start testing out shooting. I picked up a brand new lens specifically for this camera, and that is this lens, which is the 12-100mm f4 lens from Olympus. I picked this because it is there isn't any lens out here that has the focal length that it has. Basically, in a Micro Four Thirds system, the equivalent of a 24-200 zoom at a constant aperture rate. There isn't with IS, and it's weather sealed. The other thing I like is that this actually has hard stops and focus spot. So when you're trying to manually focus, it actually has hard stops compared to the Panasonic ones that only have focus by wire, and so much easier to deal with in terms of video. So I think it's actually balances pretty out. It's still pretty light. It's a pretty light setup. This is going to be my general all-purpose camera for this when I'm not just going around traveling, just trying to get some shots out. So yeah, this is a quick overall. Very happy with the setup. I'm very happy with the look and feel of the camera. I can't wait to test it out. But ultimately, I also wanted to put this video out because I wanted to hear from you guys. I wanted to hear what you guys want to do. I'm definitely going to do tests. I'm definitely going to test the dynamic range, test the slow motion, all the different features, and also I'm going to do a lot of comparison videos. One against, of course, the GH5S. We're definitely going to be comparing to that, and I will definitely even compare it to this guy, the Canon C200, and just see how this camera stack up in terms of image quality, in terms of dynamic range, but also in terms of ease of workflow. How does it feel working with this camera or that camera compared to the Pocket 4K? Simply because there's still a lot of features the C200 has that I love. The fact that it has built-in NDs, the fact that it has multiple Pro XLR inputs. I can go on and on, but I've done my review of the C200. Today is about this guy. Let me know what you would like for me to test. What would you like to know about? Because I want to basically get this out to you and see what you would like to hear. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button so you can get updated on every sort of video about this camera. Okay guys, I just want to just sort of do a little follow-up video for you real quick, because I know there's some things that people are going to ask about, but I wanted to just sort of get those out of the way, simply because just sort of some of the drawbacks that is pretty rare by now, but I just want that I've done and just tested out myself. But I just wanted to just get this out of the way, so there's for other questions that I think were better for testing, I will definitely look into. So the first thing I want to just get out of the way is the autofocus. So it is a one-push autofocus system. There's no continuous, no face tracking, no continuous system. It's just a one-push autofocus system. I will say though, I am a bit surprised. It's a little bit better than what I anticipated. The touchscreen is a vast improvement over previous Blackmagic cameras. You're able to touch, and it actually focuses 8 out of 10 times. It actually focuses pretty accurately. So that's a side. However, the focus is not smooth at all. It's a contrast detection system. So just like the Panasonic GH5, GH5S, and all the other Panasonic cameras that are contrast detection, basically it comes in, finds the focus, and then it goes beyond that to just make sure the focus is right. That's just how contrast works. Contrast detection systems work, which basically means this thing hunts, and it hunts insanely when you're trying to do the autofocus, tapping from different points on the touchscreen. Now, it's pretty quick still. It's not hunting too much. It's like it's maybe a second of hunting, but it's definitely noticeable. So if you need to just go ahead and just need to quickly adjust and quickly just get your framing real quick, it's a great just tool for that. Outside of that, I basically just switch and just go manual. It is not worth it. It's not reliable at all. I definitely would not be using it on a gimbal to adjust focus or to try to control my focus that way. I would definitely try to find another means to get focus, whether if it's a follow focus system, whether if it's a wireless follow focus system, or even manually focusing via hand. The next thing I want to get out is the battery life. So a while ago I said, I made a prediction that the battery life is probably going to be about 45 minutes, and I'm right. The battery life is pretty much as I anticipated. It's about 45 minutes of record time in ProRes. If you go to RAW, it drops down a little bit more to about 35-40 minutes. So it's definitely, you're going to need some sort of battery solution, because it's not good enough. I am testing a certain battery solution, or I'm planning to test a battery solution. So keep an eye out for the next couple days for to see possible battery solutions. Some that are probably more expensive than others, but also a very cheap and very reasonable solution. Also, another thing that I want to talk about is, for those of you who are not familiar with Blackmagic, there's a couple quirks that they have with their cameras that you probably should know about. The first thing is that If you are shooting in a different resolution, or if you are shooting in a different format with ProRes or RAW, if you're recording on those multiple resolutions and multiple formats, you will only see the clips of the resolution and the format that you are currently on. Any clips that you did before will not show. So don't freak out and have a major heart attack if all of a sudden clips that you could have sworn you recorded was not there. You just have to switch over to see them, or upload them onto your computer to see them. The next thing that, in case because this was not brought up in any video before, and it still holds true, you can't delete clips. So with like all Blackmagic cameras, for some strange reason, you cannot delete clips. This one is still the same way. You just cannot delete clips. So if you have a bad shot and you have to deliver the video to the client, well, your bad clip has to stay in there unless you're going to format and erase all your work for that day. So you're stuck with having that bad take and cannot get rid of it before handing it off to a client. So these are things that I just think you should be aware of with this camera if you're so looking to this camera. But yeah, these are just some pickups that I wanted to see. But yeah, I'm definitely can't wait to test this out. Like I said, leave a like with this video if you like what you've seen. Leave a comment. Please let me know which stuff you would love to hear. I really want to make sure I test this out and try to get as much answers for you guys as possible. And definitely hit the subscribe button and hit that bell so you can definitely be notified of every video about this pocket camera as possible. So until next time, take care.